from your home for the Paris Olympics. Proudly covering the Northwest Arkansas community. This is KNWA News at 5.
Don't let today's weather fool you. Temperatures are about to drop. Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Chelsea Helms. Chad Mira is on assignment. Tonight we're expecting some severe storms, and come early tomorrow morning we could be in the 20s. There's also a chance we'll see some winter weather headed our way. Chief Meteorologist Dan Scoff is tracking the system. What's the latest you can tell us on it, Dan?
Yeah, all that happens in less than 24 hours, Chelsea. In fact, thunderstorms as early as this evening, and you look outside, it's totally sunny, but some clouds will start moving in and the sky is going to rapidly change conditions. Here's a look at the satellite and radar. This is the strong system that's beginning to move into Texas, and we do have a severe weather threat. Now, if you live in the River Valley, especially in LaFleur, as well as Logan and Scott County, you want to be on your guard tonight, because between 8 p.m. tonight and 3 a.m. on Friday morning, some severe storms are possible. When we look at the tornado potential, Northwest Arkansas has been cropped out of this because the moisture just isn't going to return in time, which is good news. But a strong tornado or two will be possible, especially in southern Scott County, and large hail will also be a possibility in the River Valley. Now, besides that, you talked about the big temperature drop, and that is going to take place with a very strong cold front. But look at how rapid things change. This is only 4 hours from now, about 8, 9 o'clock, thunderstorms erupting. Some of those will contain some hail. The energy swings in. We could see a strong cold front, and this is what we're talking about with a dramatic drop in temperatures. By about 7 o'clock in the morning, we'll be in the 20s with some light snow falling and dusting to about an inch possible, and that is what you call a flash freeze. Now, a flash freeze could cause some road concerns for sure, and for more on that, we've got meteorologist Zach Gilday with what exactly is a flash freeze and how it will impact you. Zach?
Hey, Dan. Yeah, so right now it's very mild. We're in the 60s, but tomorrow morning we're going to get down into the 20s, and that's what a flash freeze is. It's when we see a rapid drop of those temperatures to below 32. Now, what that's going to cause is it could cause some pretty slick spots tomorrow morning, especially on the overpasses, bridges. So we're going to have to keep that in mind on that morning commute tomorrow. That could get a bit hectic, and looking like the sun might peak out during the afternoon. So the morning could become hazardous. Thankfully, by the afternoon, that might be picking up a bit. And what we have to watch out for is black ice. And what that is a thin layer of ice on the roads, almost transparent, so you really can't see it. So just keep that in mind. Even if the roads don't look slick tomorrow, they will most likely be slick. So take it slow. Leave your house a bit early because you're going to have to take it slow tomorrow morning. So big takeaway is if you get rain tonight, if you get that snow tomorrow, looking like there could be that flash freeze tomorrow. Chelsea?
All right, Zach, we're going to have more on exactly what road crews are doing now ahead of this storm. But before we get there, let's head out to the Northwest Arkansas National Airport. Out there, they are making sure the runways are safe for flying. KNWA's Demara Hale joins us in studio with how XNA is preparing for the weather that's expected. Demara?
I spoke with Olivia Tyler, the public relations manager for the XNA airport. She says when the weather calls for a winter mix, the operations team has all boots on the ground until it's clear. Tyler says just before the snow starts, the team is on call for 24 hours. The team stays on high alert, checking what Tyler calls priority areas, such as the main taxiway and the runway. She says the operation team uses specific equipment to measure and determine if the runway is unsafe. If it is, she says the operation team will let the pilots know that they're clearing the runway.
The biggest thing to take away is that we're ensuring safety, right, at XNA. Passengers won't take off unless the runway is clear for takeoff.
She says the biggest advice is for passengers to download the app for the airline they're flying to be notified about delays and alert in advance. Coming up tonight at 6, you can hear from a traveler on how he deals with winter weather delays. In studio, Demara Hale, KNWA Northwest Arkansas News.
All right, thanks, Demara. Crews are working to keep the roads as safe as possible ahead of that storm overnight tonight and to tomorrow. Dave Parker with the Arkansas Department of Transportation joining us live from Little Rock. Thanks for being with us, Dave. What kind of preparations are being done ahead of time?
We have already been out pre-treating the higher elevation bridges and overpasses there in the River Valley in Northwest Arkansas. We know it's going to rain heavier late tonight and early Friday morning, but even so, we feel like the brine is going to help out a little bit and get a little bit of that first layer down for Friday morning. The flash freeze is a concern. It's going to temperature drop, a good 15, 20 degrees in a matter of 90 minutes tomorrow morning. So we're aware of that. That's why we're going to go ahead and get those trouble spots taken care of tonight, at least the first run of it. And we'll have crews coming in 5, 6 a.m. in the morning to keep at it.
So we've got crews working overnight. That's good to hear because we know a lot of people just have to get out on the roads. Is there a point where it is so cold that maybe these road treatments just won't work?
Yeah, we're going to hit that point. It's going to be very difficult. The next 72 hours, 3-4 days, going to be very challenging. We'll use salt brine, our kind of our backbone of what we use tonight, tomorrow. But once temperatures reach about 20 degrees, which we're going to get in the River Valley and Northwest easily on Sunday, we'll switch to beet juice, which will mix that beet juice in with the salt brine. It creates a super brine. It lowers the freezing temperature even more. If it gets even colder, which it probably will, single digits, we're talking some crazy temperatures here. We'll add calcium chloride, liquid calcium chloride, a 1, 2, 3 punch. That's the only way we're going to be able to handle these cold temperatures. That's our biggest enemy, really, is the temperature, not so much the snowfall, even those totals look pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's going to be really cold out there. And if roads do end up getting bad, though, what message do you have for any drivers who just have to get out there on the roads?
As said earlier, take it easy and take it slow. I mean, know where you're going. Make sure your car is prepared, fully gassed. Your phone is charged. You have supplies. We've seen it already in Northwest Arkansas, some accidents there near the Bobby Hopper where we had people stuck in traffic a few hours. Think about what you would need if you're stuck for 2, 3, 4 hours. But now it's going to be about 5 degrees, even colder. So factor that in. Be prepared.
Yeah, have those safety kits handy, a blanket, some snacks, keep that gas tank full. All of these tips, of course, available for you on KNWA.com. Dave Parker with the Arkansas Department of Transportation. Thanks for your time, Dave. The Siloam Springs community making sure those who need a place to keep warm do have one. Jason and Heather Lanker are the owners of Arch and Axe. They are opening their building starting this Saturday through Thursday for anyone needing a place to stay warm. Heather tells us the idea came up at a meeting held for downtown businesses in Siloam Springs. Those at that meeting, they started discussing what could be done for people who are having to brave the cold. Heather spoke up and said she and her husband could open their doors.
And then the community has just been on it. We have had so many donations with blankets, food, water.
They're coming in now.
They're coming in now even.
Just incredible to see that community support. In fact, a local barbecue food truck will also be cooking meals for those who are going to stay at that very temporary shelter. Coming up tonight at 10, we're going to explain how you can help Siloam Springs increase the number of warming shelters in town. All new at 5, we are learning more tonight about a Springdale shooting that happened today. Police responded to a disturbance on North 40th Street around 12:30 this morning. One person was shot and taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police are still investigating that incident. This is one we'll keep an eye on for you as we continue to learn more. Meantime, in a KNWA News update, a deadly shooting in Springdale is being investigated as a murder-suicide. Last night around 7:30, officers responded to 3201 Don Tyson Parkway. Charles Owens was found dead there. Sean Roque was taken to a hospital with a gunshot wound where he later died. In their initial investigation, police found the pair were acquaintances. On to national news now. Parts of the federal government will run out of money next week unless Congress can reach an agreement. House Republicans continuing fighting amongst themselves. The Conservative Freedom Caucus and its allies threatening to vote out the House Speaker again if he doesn't back out of a deal with Democrats to keep the government running. KNWA's Anna Warnicki is in Washington with the latest.
It's deja vu all over again in the House.
The resolution is not adopted.
On Wednesday, 13 House Republicans broke rank to reject the spending deal House Speaker Mike Johnson and Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer agreed on.
I don't understand what their end game is here.
The Republicans who voted against the deal say the $1.59 trillion top-line spending limit is too high. But Michigan Republican Bill Huizenga criticized the move and says it now puts Congress on track for a partial government shutdown next Friday.
Shutting down the government, whether it's over the border or whether it's over some other issues, is not the right tactical thing to do.
Ohio Republican Dave Joyce says the only way Congress can avoid a shutdown is by passing another short-term spending bill.
We have a job to do, and the job is to keep American government open.
Joyce says a short-term bill will keep the government running through March and give Republicans time to work through their differences and come up with a deal all sides can agree on.
A government shutdown would be a recipe for chaos.
On Thursday, Schumer filed a temporary extension of government funding, but made it clear that Democrats won't concede to the demands of hardline Republicans in the House.
The only tactic in their playbook is to try and bully the rest of Congress and the country to bend to their extremist views.
Parts of the government are set to run out of funding at midnight on January 19th. In Washington, Anna Warnicki, KNWA Northwest Arkansas News.
As the nation pauses to remember the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., KNWA will air a half-hour program called A Granddaughter's Dream. The show centers around Yolanda Renee King and her new book, We Dream a World. Seen here with her mother, the two head up the Drum Major Institute, which advances the work of Dr. King. Yolanda says her new children's book has an important message.
I think that for a very long time, we've needed a message to the world of what type of world we can have. And I think that a lot of times, I mean, if you look at movements, it's led by young people. And so I think that we need to start with our children, which is why we put it in the format of a children's book.
Our parent company, Nexstar Media Group, is giving the Drum Major Institute a $10,000 donation to further its work. Donna Terrell, who you see there, is from her sister station, Fox 16. She's going to host the half-hour special. It's going to air this Saturday night after the NFL playoff game and again Monday at 6:30 p.m. right after KNWA News. Whataburger is opening its 1,000th location. Make sure you stay with us so you can hear how the celebration is going to help feed your hungriest neighbors. That's coming up. And also coming up is Chief Meteorologist Dan Scoff's full forecast. So make sure you stay with us for that. We'll be right back.